folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. This is Bojan Petreski coming at you live on the 3D market commentary with the Trade with UFOs channel. Today is Cinco de Mayo, right? May 5th. Wonderful day if you're trading. Wonderful day, I think, regardless. Disclaimers popping up over there for you just for your use, convenience, and protection. Before we get started, please, if you haven't already, definitely visit the tradewithufos.com/Boyan link. I just realized that's double the sound there. Sorry about that, folks. I just realized that I had double the sound. Hope didn't bother you too much. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the 3D market commentary today. I'm going to go ahead and pop open our newsletter right here on the left side, which if you go to the tradewithufos.com/Boyan, you can sign up for the free membership and receive this 3D market approach and 3D market commentary that we review every day of the week, Monday through Friday. So, why do we call it a 3D approach? We don't call it just for, the fun glasses over there, right? We do look at three dimensions that we think matter when it comes to trading the markets. First one being the market climate, which is basically giving us a direction to go long or short. Buy and sell UFOs, so the unfilled orders, which are responsible for the upcoming turning points, entries, and exits. And then the last one, market volatility, which gives us the price change speed, meaning how quick do we expect a trade to trigger its profit or its loss, right? And then accordingly, manage our risk, right? If things are a little more crazy, then maybe we go in with tighter stops because we don't want to be overly exposed to a crazy move up or down. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the first of the markets here, the S&P 500. All right, we have a down climate as of right now, but again, it is not confirmed. As you see here, it says no on the confirm. First one out of typically 3 days. So as of late, that's how long this market goes for, about 3 days. It is an unconfirmed climate, so something like this may happen where it just it pulls back down, pulls back up, pulls back down, and then starts making going for those all-time highs like it did before. Or we could see a deeper retraction, deeper pullback. It's really just speculation at this point because all-time highs are always tricky to analyze. So instead of trying to pretend we have a crystal ball, we just go ahead and trade what's being given to us. Obviously, yesterday was quite the deep pullback, right into this area where this indecision was, and it pulled back from there. So today we're looking at 18.65% on the VIX, so definitely high volatility territory. 40.76 to 40.52.25, the buy UFO down below. 49 points for the day expected. That I don't believe has been reached yet. No, it has not. All right, so that's that for the S&P. Now, before we get going into crude oil, now if you're looking for education, if you're looking for courses, if you're looking to further and better your education when it comes to trading, definitely click this link here. We have future stocks, forex, backtesting, trading plans, and trading psychology courses available for you. And if I'm being fair, they're at very fair and reasonable prices. But on top of that, you also get the 3-month complimentary access to all UFOs and auto climate. So this is something that just in itself may be worth exploring because you do get this 3-month complimentary access. Okay, going into crude oil. So crude oil, the market climate is up. It is currently on the 8th day up out of typically 7. So it's getting into a bit of a hopeful territory right now. 64.68 to 62.91, the buy UFO right here. And then the sell UFO up above at 68.46 to 69.90. So as we see, price is moving higher and higher. There was a lot of back and forth here around the 60 area, right? A nice round number. It did hold and has since then pulled back and held the lows. So, here we are. Looking at crude oil, the volatility based on the OVX is 37.15%. That is definitely high volatility area. 1.56. I don't believe this has been done. 66 through 66.72. No, it has not. All right, so that's that for crude oil. Again, as I said, the current market climate is up on its eighth day out of typically seven. So this is something that we're either expecting, kind of like this indecision candle happening right now, or a bit of a consolidation before it decides which way to go. All right, now if you just want to get the apps, the proprietary software that we use when we look at these buy and sell UFOs, you can click. Oops, sorry about that. You can click this link right here. You can do monthly or yearly memberships. All right, looking at gold next. Gold is an up climate still, second candle out of typically seven. Um, Gold has approached that area where it had that sharp and steep, sell off, where we do have a UFO up above here. Has not touched it just yet, but right now it's just kind of indecisive, trying to push through this 1800. As you see, it just touched it with the wick, has since then pulled back. Um, Looking at buy UFOs down below 1652.8 to 1624.4 based on GVZ 15.91% on the volatility. The daily expected move being 17 bucks, 1770 to 1782 has not been done just yet. Okay, and then that's that for gold, right? Yep. Let's look at the dollar next. But before that, if you are looking for coaching and support, let's say you've taken maybe the courses, you've taken the apps, and something's just not clicking the right way for you, we definitely have resources available for you. One of those is an all asset advanced coaching that you can click on this link right here. We offer monthly, yearly, or all inclusive memberships. So definitely reach out if you want to find out more about that stuff. It's definitely something that I would take advantage of, um, because quite frankly, if you do reach out, if you're struggling, you reach out. That means you're trying to resolve the problem as opposed to just kind of struggling with it and not getting anywhere. All right. Now the dollar, I understand that not many people trade the dollar in itself. However, the dollar, especially in forex markets, impacts the forex pairs quite a bit. So it's it bears to mind how the dollar is moving before, so we know what to expect maybe on some other pairs that it impacts directly or indirectly. Um, as of right now, it looks like we've ended that down climate that was going on for the past few, I would say, few weeks. We pulled back very strong from this UFO, interestingly enough, and have since gone maybe to the next UFO over here at 91.47. Currently at 91.33. Um, Looking at the sell UFO 91.47 to 91.810. Obviously, it overlaps with the one up above, and then the buy UFO that was already hit 94.45 through 89.795. Now, based on the EVZ, its current volatility is 6.06%. Not extremely high volatility by any means. However, this is a market that really does tend to trend for quite a bit. So we might be seeing an uptrend established right now, or we may just end up pausing the down climate and then resuming downwards. We'll see which way this wants to go. Obviously, when the climate is not confirmed, we just sit on our hands and either find something else to trade or simply don't trade for the day. Um, all right, that's that for the dollar. Looking at the next thing. So if you don't want to read this overview by yourself in your email box, you can definitely click this link right here so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that like and subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we do go live. We have quite a few sessions that basically do really fit every different time zone. So definitely check it out. See for yourself. Alrighty, last but not least, Bitcoin. we've had quite a bit of sideways action movement at this 50 to 60,000 area. As you see, we pulled back up, sharp down, pulled back up again to that 59 185 area. Was trying to get to the 60 but didn't quite make it. Have since then pulled down again, and right now we're popping up. We're going to see what's going to happen. However, looking at Bitcoin, right, it is a confirmed down climate as of today. So today's candle, even though it's a sharp move up, it may become unconfirmed as the day develops. It is a confirmed down climate. The first one out of TBD, right, to be determined, because we still need more data on Bitcoin in order to establish what the standard deviations will be. All right, sell UFO, a newly formed one right here from this sharp push down, 56,760 to 59,185, and then down below 39,157 to 32,192. Okay, and the daily expected move being 29.42. I know that sounds like such an astronomical number, but for Bitcoin, that is definitely not the case. I think it actually has already been done. So 55,750 from 52, and more or less has been already hit. So, all right. Last but not least, if you are interested, but you have some questions, you want to bounce some ideas off of a person that might be, available to help you out. Just understand, like, hey, is this for me or is that for me? Definitely schedule a clarification call using this link, and you could go over the courses, apps, coaching, or memberships with the person behind the other side of the phone, um, who could help you out decide, like, hey, is this for me, or hey, is this not for me, or maybe take the futures instead of the forex, or take the psychology instead of the back testing courses, and so on. Last but not least, news for this week. So today on Wednesday, we have ADP and ISM Services, PMI. Bank of Canada's governor is speaking. Wow, I can barely see some of these things. Sorry about that, guys. Retail sales for European Union, a bunch of British pound news, also for Aussie monetary statement, and then of course Friday non-farm payrolls. And for CAD, we also have unemployment and net change in employment. So, folks, that's that for today. Thank you very much for joining me on this wonderful Cinco de Mayo. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.